right, we are going to continue for part 2 of chapter 6. Harry is trying to figure out how to get onto this train. Harry pushed his trolley round and started towards the barrier. It looked very solid. He started to walk towards it. People jostled him on their way to the platforms 9 and 10. Harry walked more quickly. He was going to smash right into that ticket box, and then he'd be in trouble. Leaning forward on his trolley, he'd broke into a heavy run. The barrier was coming nearer and nearer, and he wouldn't be able to stop, and the trolley was out of control, and he was a foot away. He was closed his eyes, ready for the crash. But it didn't come. He kept running, and then he opened his eyes. A scarlet steam engine was waiting next to a platform packed with people. A sign overhead said Hogwarts Express, 11 o'clock. Harry looked behind him and saw a wrought iron archway where the ticket box had been, with the words platform 9 3/4 on it. He had done it. Smoke from the engine drifted over the heads of the chattering crowd, while cats of every color wound here and there between their legs. Owls hooted next to each other in a disgruntled sort of way over the babble and scraping of heavy trunks. The first few carriages were already packed with students, some hanging out of the window to talk to their families, some fighting over seats. Harry pushed his trolley off the platform in search of an empty seat. He passed a round-faced boy who was saying, "Gran, I lost my toad again." "Oh, Neville," he heard the old woman sigh. The boy with dreadlocks was surrounded by a small crowd. "Give us a look, Lee, come on." The boy lifted a lid of a box in his arms, and the people around him shrieked and yelled as something poked out a long, hairy leg. Harry pressed on through the crowd until he found an empty compartment near the end of the train. He put Hedwig inside first and started to shove and heave his trunk towards the train door. He tried to lift it up, but the steps, he could hardly raise one end, and he twice dropped it on his foot. "Want a hand?" It was one of the red-headed twins he'd followed through the ticket box. "Yes, please," Harry panted. "Oi, Fred, come here, help." With the twins' help, Harry's trunk was at last tucked away in a corner of the compartment. "Thanks," said Harry, pushing his sweaty hair out of his eyes. "What's that?" said one of the twins, suddenly pointing at Harry's lightning scar. "Blimey," said the other twin. "Are you?" "He is," said the first twin. "Aren't you?" he added to Harry. "What?" said Harry. "Harry Potter," chorused the twins. "Oh, him?" Harry said. "Well, yes, I am." The two twins gawped at him, and Harry felt himself going red. Then, to his relief, a voice came floating in through the train's open door. "Fred! George, are you there?" "Coming, Mum." With a last look at Harry, the twins hopped off the train. Harry sat down next to the window where, half hidden, he could watch the red-haired family on the platform and hear what they were saying. Their mother had taken out her handkerchief. "Ron, you've got something on your nose." The youngest boy tried to jerk out of the way, but she grabbed him and began rubbing the end of his nose. "Mom, get off!" He wriggled his face. "Has Ickle Ronnie got something on his nosy?" said one of the twins. "Shut up," said Ron. "Where's Percy?" said their mother. "He's coming right now." The oldest boy came striding into sight. He had already changed into his billowing black Hogwarts robes, and Harry noticed a shiny red golden badge on his chest with the letter P on it. "Can't stay long, Mother," he said. "I'm up front. The prefects have got 2 compartments to themselves." "Oh, are you a prefect, Percy?" said one of the twins with an air of great surprise. "You should have said something. We had no idea." "Hang on, I think I remember him saying something about it," said the other twin. "Once or twice, a minute, all summer." "Ugh, shut up," said Percy, the prefect. "How come Percy gets new robes anyways?" said one of the twins. "Because he's a prefect," said their mother fondly. "All right, dear. Well, have a good term. Send me an owl when you get there." She kissed Percy on the cheek, and he left. Then she turned to the twins. "Now you two, this year you behave yourself. If I get one more owl telling me that you've blown up a toilet or..." "Blow up a toilet? We've never blown up a toilet." "Great idea, though. Thanks, Mum. It's not funny. Look after Ron." "Don't worry, Ickle Ronnykins is safe with us." "Ugh, shut up," said Ron again. He was almost as tall as the twins already, and his nose was still pink where his mother had rubbed it. Hey, Mom, guess what? Guess who we just met on the train? Harry limped back quickly so they couldn't see him looking. You know that black-haired boy who was near us on the station? Do you know who he was? Who? Harry Potter. Harry heard the little girl's voice. Oh, Mom, can't I go on the train and see him, Mom? Please? You already have seen him, Jenny, and the poor boy isn't something you goggle at in the zoo. Is he really, Fred? How do you know? Asked him. Saw his scar. It's really like lightning. Ugh, poor dear. No wonder he was alone. I wondered. He was ever so polite when he asked how to get onto the platform. Never mind that. Do you think he remembers what you-know-who looks like? Their mother suddenly became very stern. I forbid you to ask him, Fred. No, don't you dare. As though he needs any reminding that on his first day of school. All right, keep your hair on. A whistle sounded. Hurry up, their mother said, and the three boys clambered onto the train. They leapt out the window for her to kiss them goodbye, and their youngest sister began to cry. Don't, Jenny. We'll send you loads of owls. We'll see you at Hogwarts. We'll send you a Hogwarts toilet seat. George, only joking. The train began to move. Harry saw the boys' mother waving and their sister, half laughing, half crying, running to keep up with the train until it gathered too much speed. Then she fell back and waved. Harry watched the little girl and her mother disappear as the train rounded the corner. All right, and we will stop there and continue for part 3.